we got a we got an interesting show for you guys today. Um, we just came back
Mm-hmm.
from Hawaii, and that's how you gotta say it.
Hawaii.
Hawaii.
Hawaii. Mahalo.
Mahalo, which
M-
means thank you.
Mahalo.
And this is really funny because we actually went and we celebrated our 6 year anniversary,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Our 6 year anniversary, and we went all out this year. I
Yeah,
was I was determined. I was very determined, was I not? I was
absolutely.
determined,
Yeah,
and we made it happen. Well,
yeah.
you really just pulled the trigger on this one, but
Yeah, this was like we just came back from the trip. We made it happen 2 weeks before,
mm-hmm.
and it will happen. You know,
Yeah, and
it
we
wa-
did. We went all out. We did a lot.
we
I was
had
like, we have to do a lot of excursions and all that.
yeah, we had a lot of fun though. We did a lot of cool stuff. Um, and then on our anniversary, which was March 8th, we went on a boat ride, and they were gonna give us dinner, and they were gonna we were gonna see the fireworks. So apparently, Hawaii is the second happiest place on earth, right?
Yeah.
It's like right there next to Disneyland,
Yep.
where there's fireworks at the end of the night.
Mm-hmm.
And for those of you who don't know, um, we didn't tell anybody, but Jocelyn and I got married in Hawaii. Yeah. We pulled the trigger, we eloped, we went down to the courthouse. So our marriage is official in Hawaii.
I don't know how to feel about this because it's a joke.
It's a joke.
But you know what's
It's
crazy?
not a
Y'all, he been
it's
saying this.
it's a
What you
ring for
trying to
there.
say? I was like, let me put it on the other finger, and he was like, no, why? And I'm like, why not? Like, hello.
It's just a funny joke. But anyways,
But no, we didn't get married, but we did go for our 6 year anniversary, and we went all out. I was like, we're gonna do all the excursions. We're gonna do the most.
yeah.
And thankfully, we already had booked the turtle thing. So I was like, okay, what can we do? Like, what's something fun and romantic? And I saw this one that said, like, it was like a boat cruise, but it didn't have fireworks at first. The first one that I saw,
Right.
which by the way, I used Viator. Viator?
Viter.
Viator?
Use
Oh
yeah.
my gosh, don't call me. I don't know how to say it.
I think that's how you say it.
Viator. Let's put it up on the board. But I used that app, and I had ran into one that didn't have like fireworks and stuff like that. I was like, nah, that's too far fetched. Like, I'm not gonna find one. Like, I was like, I'm not gonna find one that has fireworks
But you were
and
looking for one
dinner
with fireworks?
and dinner because I was like,
But how do you know how did you know about that to look for that specifically?
I didn't. I was just scrolling like what's something we can do for our anniversary, and I
Right.
really wanted to do something romantic where we dressed up because, girl, I like to dress up. So, yeah. Anyway, I ran into this one that didn't have. It was just like a boat ride basically, and you watch the sunset with some drinks. But this one I had found it. Thank God I found it. I had booked it. Then I canceled it, and then I booked it again. And so we stuck with it. And I was wondering, like, dang, should we get like? I don't think I'm gonna get it after I canceled it the first time, but we did get it. I still booked it, so that should have been one of
Yeah.
the first red
And
flags.
then the second red flag was no alcohol, right?
Well,
And
yeah.
they said we don't serve alcoholic drinks. You guys are going to have a dinner. You
Mhm.
guys are going to get the boat ride, and then you
Mhm.
guys are going to see the fireworks, but we don't serve alcohol.
Yeah.
And so
But they let us bring our own.
they let you bring your own,
It
but
was like bring your own beer type
what
thing.
we did is we bought a whole bottle of Casadores tequila, and
Mhm.
they gave us maybe water bottles at our hotel that were about this big, like
Yo,
aluminum
that were like
bottles,
recyclable.
and we filled it up to the brim.
No, you did.
I
I was
I
like,
I
"Oh,
did.
did you put some in the bottle?" And he was like, "Yeah, I basically put the whole bottle." And I was like, "The whole bottle, mind you, the whole bottle is like hella big,
Yeah, it
like
was big.
literally this big."
Yeah,
Girl, he put
and
the whole thing in there. And when
and
we were leaving, how empty was it?
it was about 85% finished.
It was, y'all, it was bad. We were
Yeah,
loaded after this.
so bad.
But that's what they do. Like when they say bring your own beer, I'm gonna bring my own stuff, girl.
And we were actually
We're
so
going hard.
loaded,
Yeah.
right, that there was vloggers on board with us.
But
And
you know what's funny is that I was like so focused on trying not to be cold that I was like, let me just keep sipping this drink. Cause I was like,
look,
maybe I won't feel it if I'm What?
Look at the volcano.
Ah! There's a
That
fly.
motherfucker
There's
came.
always, how
Shoo,
Kylie Jenner says that
shoo
she
it
has a
away.
fire Frederick that follows her. Have you heard that? Have you seen that on
A
TikTok?
what?
She literally went viral on TikTok because she was like doing her skincare and there was a fly in her shower and she was like, I killed Frederick. Like she named the fly because the fly would follow her. What should we name this one? Lava.
Lava?
I'm just kidding. I don't know.
I'm just like, why? And
But you haven't seen
I
that?
try to look for it and kill it before we started the podcast because I knew that was gonna happen, and then it disappeared and I couldn't find it anymore.
I
Anyways,
can literally smack it.
going back to that though, right?
Yeah. That we were
Um,
loaded, basically.
yeah, we were loaded.
Because
Then
I
there
didn't
was
want to be cold.
vloggers on board, and I had no
Oh
idea.
yeah.
I had no idea they were vloggers, but it's one of the girls looked familiar to me for whatever reason. Um, and then you're like, I think that's them.
Mhm.
And I was like, who do you mean? Who is that?
No, okay, this is what happened. We got up on there first before everybody. We had got there really
Yeah.
super early, which we thought we were doing some, because we kind of did. We found good seats upstairs. I just thought I was like fearful that we weren't gonna be able to sit upstairs. Turns out we could have moved in all over the boat. Like we were free to go everywhere in the boat. Anyway,
Hmm.
point is that we got there super early and we had time to pregame before we even took off. Like we were like, cheers this, cheers that. First of all, okay, let me
Yeah,
preface
and we did a
that with,
lot.
and we did. Okay, we probably got like a good amount of that liquor down, and so we're loaded. Like I'm not paying attention to my surroundings. I think you went to the bathroom like twice. I went to the bathroom once. I didn't see them, but I remember turning like for a split second once we left. After
Mhm.
we left, I didn't see that. But anyway, point is that I was a little starstruck because we saw
We saw
Ev-
Evelyn Ortiz and her
yeah,
sister.
I don't know
Who's
her.
her
I don't know
sister?
her full name, but her sister Alondra Desi.
Yeah.
Yes, love them. And I was just like, wow, what are the odds that we run into them? And prior to that, I think we were at the beach earlier that day, and
Right.
noticed that she had posted that she was at Waikiki Beach, and I was like, oh my god, we're at
Yeah.
Waikiki Beach, and so I was like, I wonder if we're gonna see her. And sure enough, we ended up on the same boat ride as her. And she actually posted a YouTube and we confirmed it then. And I was so excited because I was just like, oh, that's cute. Like, and what's funny, guys, is that we're starting off our like um journey into like vlogging and stuff like that. So to run into
This
that
is the video right
energy,
here. This is the video. This is the boat.
yes, that's the
And then
boat.
and then that's us
Yeah.
over there. That's me.
That's
That's
you,
me like two
bro.
times.
Yes, we literally
Yeah.
were in the same day. Like what? How do we
Yeah.
not? I literally didn't see them fully. I was
And
not paying.
I saw them doing all of that.
Yeah, you had
And
like direct view to them though.
yeah, I did.
But I
Where
didn't
like you had
recognize
to
them. They
kind
were
of
so
break your
chill.
neck.
I just think, what are the odds that we're in our little journey of vlogging shit and we run into these vloggers like, okay, energy. We were all in the same vibe trying to get content, girl. We looked crazy because that boat, she made it look cute. She made it look cute because we was in there. I mean, it was pretty. Like we saw whales.
I will
We saw a pretty sunset. It was not
it
ugly.
was a cool experience.
Right?
But I will
That's all.
say this. It was a old white people type of thing to do.
Yeah. Why? What
Because
do you mean?
because everyone who was on that boat, I want to say maybe like 80% of the people that were on the boat, white old people.
It was white old people. I mean, I saw a couple like
And then
Asian.
yeah, I mean,
First of all,
but
no, it was.
most of the people, most, okay? Not everyone, I'm saying
Yeah,
most.
what's crazy is that everyone on our side was like Hispanic and
And then
Asian,
there
and
was
then there,
one black couple
yeah,
sitting next to us.
right in front of us. Yeah,
Yeah.
it was. I mean, whatever.
So we're just old souls, you know.
I
That's
guess.
what it is.
I mean, it looked nice. Like I would pay some good money to do something like that again on a nicer weather
Yeah.
because the unfortunate thing too is that also another reason why I think I didn't see them is because everything was so chaotic. Like we literally were on and off. I swear, we went to the middle for a couple minutes and then somehow we were back because somebody had a stroke.
Yeah,
So
which don't make it sound like it was like a bad thing because nobody had control over
no,
that.
no, no, it
The
wasn't a
fact
bad
that
thing. I'm just saying
anyone,
like, what are the odds? Like,
yeah, someone
it's
had a
just
stroke and
unfortunate.
we had to go back to harbor, which is interesting because I was so drunk and then we were in the middle of the ocean and then you just hear the firefighters and the ambulance, like you just hear them so loud, right? And then as we're going back, I'm starting to realize, oh, that's our dog. And then, um, and then this happened, right? They're bringing out dessert, and they're like, "Hi, would you like some dessert?" And I was like, "We haven't even had our dinner yet. Like, how are you get?" It's like,
Yeah, she
what?
literally had cheesecake, and I was like, cheesecake? That sounds fire, but girl, I haven't even had my dinner. Like, what? I was so confused. I was so confused because did the time feel right? Like, I felt like time slowed down for some
No,
reason.
I just feel
I mean,
like
not slowed
everything
down
was just so
so fast.
fast
Yeah,
because I was so drunk.
I feel like time went by so fast that I'm
Yeah.
just like, wait, did I miss something? Because we just got our salad. Like, I swear we had
Yeah,
just
we
got
had
our
just got
salad.
our
I
salad.
didn't even touch that salad. Like, that's
I
how
ate it.
you ate it.
I ate it.
I didn't eat it. I was just like, what? Where's the
She just
meal?
doesn't like healthy stuff.
No. I like a good
You don't
salad.
like I've never
I'm
seen you eat a
picky.
salad.
No, no, no. I'm picky about the kind of salad I get, like what greens are in it. I don't care for like that lettuce that they had. I think it was like
Yes.
romaine.
No.
Yes.
It was not
Yes.
romaine.
Cuz I like me a good crunchy crunch, to a salad. That didn't have no crunch. It was I don't know. Whatever. We didn't even get to taste the food. We literally whatever.
Yeah, so and you know what, this is the thing about Hawaii. If you're gonna get takeout, they're gonna give you these weird flimsy cardboard takeout containers, and they really freaking suck. Because when they gave us our food to go, right, they said, oh, would you like your food now or would you like it to go? Mind you, we're back at the harbor, everybody's leaving,
Yeah,
everybody's upset,
literally.
and I'm like, we're not gonna stay on the boat and have our dinner here alone,
Mhm.
you know. So I told them, like, let's get it to go, and I was very understanding because like someone had a stroke, that's really scary for
But
somebody to have a
everybody
stroke.
else got my confusion was like everybody else got their dinner but us.
But us.
Like
But I don't think it
everybody.
was not no racist thing because considering there was other Hispanic people on there, and then there's a black couple and Asian
I've
people
never
on
said that.
there. I
I'm
feel
just
like there was a moment you simulated it a little
you
bit.
said that.
I never said it.
You said
I
that.
said, I
You
said,
literally, guys, he literally was like, it was giving kind of racist when we left. And I was like, wait, what? The chef was whole ass like a black like guy. Like, what? No, it is no timeout because now he's lying, guys. Mommy, you want to get down or you want to get up?
this is like that
That one episode.
no, no, no. This is like that show. What is it called? Family Feud. And then they guess it wrong, and it's like, that's what it is right now. No, and it was funny because then this older white lady came to talk to
Oh,
us,
yeah. She just like,
and I was
I don't
just too
know.
drunk to really function. But I talked to her, and then she was telling us how she was staying at a hotel that she wasn't really too happy about, and she knew she wasn't happy about it because there was a IHOP
IHOP.
in the hotel. And Joss looked at her and said, "You like that, huh?"
I was like, oh, you must be happy you got an IHOP in
And
your hotel.
she was like, "No,
Yeah, she
she did
literally
that."
she literally made the biggest thing face and I was like,
Yeah,
"Oh."
yeah.
And I just
But
shrugged it off.
I thought it was really funny because when I think of IHOP, I would think of her eating at an IHOP, you know?
Right. It's
Yeah,
just
that's what you think about.
yeah, it was giving very American.
Yeah. And so
And so I was like, "Okay, like you must be happy you like that cuz I don't know, I don't really care for IHOP, but I know some people do like my whole family loves IHOP. So that's just why I thought like people really like IHOP.
I really hate Denny's, and I really hate IHOP, and I really hate diners.
Yeah, I was gonna
Like
say I feel like you don't like
norms and all that stuff.
I,
Yuck.
I feel like you don't like breakfast food in general. So
We just didn't, but even if they have like a lunch special or a dinner, it's not good, right? Like we did, my dad never took us to those places, really, right? And then we just didn't grow up going to Denny's or IHOP. My dad just didn't like that stuff, so we just didn't like it either.
hmm
And I still don't like it. To me, nothing there is good,
well,
right? And then in the
I
whole
don't care
time
for
that
it.
we've been together, how many times have we probably gone to IHOP or a
Probably
Denny's?
like twice or
Probably
something,
like
or three
twice.
times.
For 6 years, that's a lot.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that
that's
is a
how
lot.
much I don't like
I
it.
mean, I grew up going there, so I don't hate it, but I don't care for it anymore. Like I think I've just grown up from that, and I like a bigger breakfast vibe. So anyway, that was our interaction with that. And then she was complaining also about how we didn't see the fireworks. Because up until this point, guys, mind you, let's backtrack on how I was saying that this is a dinner, cruise, sunset, and fireworks, okay? And we're not to the fireworks part because we had gotten to the dock and um there was nothing. They just were like, okay, we're ready to go. And then that's when she walked up to us and she was complaining about how she was like, I thought there was gonna be fireworks and like she was just so mad about it and then boom, there was fireworks.
Yeah,
But it
but
was kind of
we
far.
were so far,
We
you
were far
know.
from where we were supposed to be watching it
Yeah.
from, but it's all good in the hood
Yeah.
because we ended up on our last day there. We
No,
we went to
second to
dinner.
last.
Huh?
Yeah,
Oh
that
yeah,
was
I
on
guess
Saturday.
yeah, second to last day we were going to dinner and we were able to see really pretty fireworks. You guys have to go see all that content on my Instagram
Yeah,
because it's just so
you guys,
cute. But I'm sure you guys are coming from Instagram. But if you're not, then let us know and go see it.
yeah, you guys
Because
really
it was
like.
so pretty. Like I recommend trying to go out there in a time where like you can get fireworks and stuff, or I mean not get fireworks, see fireworks and stuff like that, right?
Yeah, I mean, apparently they do it every Friday and Saturday.
Right? Was
So
it
Friday and
Friday?
because the thing is, Hawaii and that part that we were at is
Mm.
just tourist. That's all it is.
It
Nothing
was very
else.
busy. It's Honolulu, Waikiki, well, Oahu. That's the island
That's
we
the
were on.
island,
Yeah, but we were staying at Waikiki Beach Strip. They have like the Twin Fin. If you don't know,
the
that's where
twin
we stayed.
fin.
Yeah, I got asked a couple times like, "What's your favorite island?" And I'm like, "Girl, I've only ever been to Oahu, Waikiki, and it's nice. It's touristy. Everything you need is around you. I mean, we literally went to the zoo,
Yeah,
and it was
it's
walkable
literally
distance.
across the street from our
It
hotel.
was like right down the street, 3 minute walk, and we literally walked everywhere, guys. I remember asking before we left if we should get a car, and we were like, "Nah, let's just not get the car.
Yeah, you know what? Don't get a car in
You don't need
Hawaii.
it.
You don't need it.
No, no, no. If you stay in Waikiki, like if you stay in Oahu in the Twin Fin or one of those in that area, like you're guaranteed a good time without a car. But if you stay in another island, I'm not too sure. So do your research on that.
I
But
mean,
like,
we weren't speaking about those islands, so I don't know why you would
yeah.
bring it up.
No, because people
But
might get confused. Like a lot of people like get confused. They're like, should I get a car out there? Should I not? And like 9 times out of 10, people think you need to get a car, but you don't when it comes to this particular part of the island. But other parts, I'm really sure you do because everything's far. It's more
yeah,
ranchy and stuff like that. But
but you know what? We had such a good time in Hawaii. We went through the airport and we flew American, so easy. And then we flew back Hawaiian, which Hawaiian kind of felt like the ghetto.
no, it didn't. I don't feel like Hawaiian was that bad.
I didn't like it.
Okay, I just feel like it was different. Like, first of all, the charger. Like, why was it so outdated? Like, everybody knows iPhones don't have that same plug, where it's
No,
like
but
a USB.
not just that. I mean, American didn't have the plug, right? But they had the connector,
That's what I'm
right?
saying. But, like, at least have that.
Yeah, they didn't even have that. And then they have screens and then they have a audio jack and the audio jack is in the armrest
Okay.
and mine's didn't work the whole airplane ride. So I was super upset because I wanted to see a movie on the airplane and
I
I
kept
couldn't.
telling you, too. I was like, you don't want to stay here? Like, and you're like, no, no, just it's fine. It's fine. I was like, okay. Because, like, mine did work. So
Yeah,
I
but
was using
mine the point is mine should have worked too, you know?
true. And yeah.
And then and then and
I
then
was
they
just,
say this, please have your seatbelt on at all times. They never,
they
never,
never turned it
never
off.
turned it off.
Yeah, they really didn't. That was
And
so
and they said
annoying.
get
I
up
don't
to the
care.
restroom, do whatever you gotta do, but when you get back, clip it back in. And I'm just like, dude, it's so
But you
hard
know
to
what's
sleep.
funny? That I didn't care to follow the rules that bad.
Yeah, but you know what? I
I
was
was
so
just
scared,
like, I know you really are. Like you were like, I'm not taking it off. But I
and I'm gonna tell you why. Not that long ago, there was an aircraft where the panel just came off,
uh-huh.
right? The
Yeah.
Alaskan
So like if
Airlines.
you uh-huh.
So like where you were leaning on, imagine that wall just coming out.
You know what I thought
And
about
then what's
it?
gonna happen?
I kind of had a panic attack inside
Yeah.
actually.
And then you know what's gonna happen if you don't have your seatbelt on? You're
What?
flying out with that door.
Oh hell no.
Yeah. So that was my
Gotcha.
worry.
Gotcha.
It was
Okay.
not like, oh ma'am, you have your seatbelt, you know, nothing like that.
Yeah.
I wasn't scared that they're gonna
Yeah,
tell you
your
anything.
energy definitely like made me want to keep mine on because I was just suddenly thinking about everything. I was
Yeah,
suddenly having all these thoughts, and I was already hot, guys. Like once we got in there, I was like, okay, it's a little warm in
yeah,
here,
so
but
hot.
it's because the car, not the car, the airplane is not entirely on. So I'm like, the AC is not on probably because it usually gets cold in an airplane once we're
Yeah, but
already
they
about to take
they didn't
off.
have
They didn't have no AC,
they
y'all.
didn't
You know
have
how
the
the
fans.
AC, in the top, they didn't have none.
Yeah,
Crazy.
at all. And it was so hot. People
So
were so
annoying.
mad.
I immediately got a panic attack and I got or something because I remember like I was just grabbing the little safety thing. Even the flight attendant thought I was waving at her. That's how big I was fanning because that's how hot I was. Like it was that serious. So Hawaiian Airlines, I don't know. I don't know.
Never again.
But it
I'm never
wasn't that.
doing Hawaiian again.
And at the same time, I was like, but dang, they got a TV, but I wasn't even using it.
So far, the best experience on the airline that I've had has to be United,
Of course.
right? But the problem is that they've been having a lot of mechanical issues in different aircrafts, and I
Mm-hmm.
know they're not related, but it's a little bit scary, you know?
It puts like that fear, like that thought in your mind, and then you're like,
Yeah.
fuck. That's why I was saying if you watch the last podcast at the ending when you kept talking about just like weird shit, I was just like, bro, you are putting too much in my mind right now. It's just like, but then at the same time, you're not as sensitized anymore when you do talk about shit like that. So like when you allow yourself to see some shit about an airplane, you're like, I'm gonna keep my fucking seatbelt on because bitch,
I mean, cuz
shit is real,
yeah, it's
Especially
real.
in the last couple days, right? You were saying that like Delta had was it Delta?
No, no, no.
Oh,
United.
United had like
So they
these
had
issues.
they had one issue where from San Francisco on takeoff, the wheel fell off and
Crazy.
took out like two cars in the fence.
And they landed fine.
Yeah, they had to reland
That's
and they
always my
landed
thing.
fine,
They was probably like a low
right?
rider. Like
Yeah. And then they had
like
another
that's
issue.
scary.
They had another issue where one of the engines blew out.
Maybe you didn't just get my joke right now.
It just wasn't funny.
It
Lowrider
was
was not
funny.
funny to
It
me.
was like because when you land on the airplane, it feels bouncy. You're just like,
Yeah, it sucks.
and
It
you're
doesn't
like,
feel good, you know?
it's. But I'm trying to say, it's like, have you ever been like, have you seen those people in lowriders? They just
Yes,
look
I've
like
seen
it don't
them.
look good. It don't look comfortable.
But the car
But
doesn't
they be acting
the
so
car
bad.
the car doesn't drive like that. They're not driving and the car's just like that the whole
No,
time.
no, no.
Like they have hydraulics and they turn them on when they want to.
Hmm.
It just didn't it wasn't joking, you know. Um and then our first night in Hawaii,
You're so ugly for that.
we went to go eat burritos, right? These big giant fat burritos that they have on the strip right there next to our hotel. And we
Y'all
got
saw that.
two burritos, two drinks.
And it was not that good.
I actually really liked it.
I don't know why you liked it. It was not that good. Um,
You just never build your food good.
I don't know. Yes, I
I
do.
feel like the moment you do
I build it, and
chicken,
you know why I build it good? Because I build it good for me because I like it.
but
It's
she
not.
just said she didn't like it.
But because I didn't like it, they didn't have shit there.
They had everything that you
No, they
need,
didn't. No,
and
they
they even
didn't, y'all.
had
They didn't have no corn.
they did have
No,
corn.
they didn't have corn. Did you put corn in
I put
yours?
corn in mine.
Oh damn, I didn't see the corn.
Yeah,
But point is that I always build my shit really good. Like I feel like my Subway sandwich is fire.
we're not talking about
But
Subway.
the point is that I build my shit really good. So
Yeah, I mean I can't even say it was bad because
you
I
be
ate
building.
her burrito afterwards, and it was pretty good, with the exception that the chicken was a little burnt on the ends, you know. And then we spent $40 on two burritos and two drinks, which was really expensive.
I was just so disappointed that they were closing already.
Well, we
Like
got there really late,
I
you
was,
know.
but I didn't anticipate that. Like I anticipated like them being open pretty late, so I was a little annoyed. But maybe it was just like being like tired from being on the airplane that I was just like, bitch, like where's the Honolulu aloha vibe spirit? It
Yeah,
wasn't spiriting.
and then at the same time we got there on a what was it, a Thursday?
Was it a Thursday?
Yeah, Thursday,
Friday?
Friday,
Thursday. Thursday night.
Thursday night,
Yeah.
and then your family came in the next day, huh?
Yeah, on Friday morning.
And then
Um
what did we do Friday?
Friday was our anniversary where we did the boat ride
Oh,
and
we did the
everything.
boat ride. What did we do earlier that day?
Um what did we do earlier in the day? We just ate. We went to go eat. Where did we go eat?
I don't know.
Oh my god, where did we go? Oh, the first day we went to go eat at that spaghetti. I mean spaghetti.
Oh, we
The
went to
noodle.
go eat at a place called Maragami Udon.
Yeah,
So good.
it was so good, guys. It's like these thick noodles that you just want to slurp.
They're called
Yeah,
udon noodles.
udon noodles.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm sure a lot of people have had them. I'm sure a lot of people haven't, but go try it. If you go into Waikiki Strip, they have that, and it's really bomb.
Well, it
And
wasn't on the strip. It was kind of like behind.
yeah, it was a little, but it's like nearby, just like it's near in that area. So if
Yeah.
you stay there, you can definitely walk there. Like we walked, it was like a 7 minute walk,
No,
and
it
it
was
was so
it
good.
was like a
Oh no, it was 13 minute walk, right?
yeah
Yeah, it was like a 13 minute walk. I said 7 minute.
from our
It felt like
hotel.
it. It felt like a 7 minute walk. Like
Yeah, and then we got there and food was really good. I had this curry like soup base,
yeah.
and it reminded me of this place that used to be right there by USC where we used to go eat ramen.
Oh
So
yeah,
good.
you were having like a nostalgic moment.
Yeah, I was because it was so good.
He was
And
like,
then they
"This is
had
like my
so
childhood."
much different like tempura. They had like vegetables and chicken and like they even had like meat, right? You got meat
Yeah,
and
I got
stuff.
I got fried chicken. I got the tempura. I got the What else did I get? The tempura, the chicken. Oh, and it's like potato, fried potato. It was like in
I
a
didn't
little
like
ball.
it. It didn't have no
I
taste.
I felt like, well, you needed to dip it in the
And I
little in the
did in
sauce.
both.
I liked it. It's one of those things that you have to like crave and just be lazy about eating because it was that. It's just like one of those comfort foods for me. Like I
Hmm.
love the potato. And then we got that drink. It was like a pineapple. No, it was like lime,
We
lemon,
got
orange thing.
calamansi,
Yeah, it was
which
good.
for those of you who don't know, that's a Filipino drink. So like these
Calamansi.
little lemons, but they kind of are a little bit more like oranges, and they're really good. It has a little bit of a citrusy, bittery taste to it, but I like it.
Hmm.
Yeah. And then after that, we walked a little bit. We waited for her family. Then we ended up going to a restaurant that's on the strip, Lulu's. And then we got a little bit drunk there. We got a little bit of drinks.
Hmm.
And then it seemed like across the street where the beach was, they were having like volleyball tournaments. And I think Hawaii State was
We
there.
should fact check that because we never even did. We never checked, but it was like some kind of tournament.
Yeah.
Maybe it was like Hawaii
I
State or
mean,
something.
they had a lot of tents and they had the logos of the
It was
Hawaii
so
State.
cool, guys. Like that's another thing about that time. This time of the year, I'm assuming is that there was a lot going on. Like there was a whole parade one day. There was like a lot of the volleyball stuff. The volleyball thing was going on for like half of our trip there.
Every day that we
Yeah,
were there, they were
yeah,
playing.
every day there was some kind of tournament going on. There was the parade, yeah, all of that stuff. And then even the last day we were there was a big group of people there. We don't know what they were there for, but I'm assuming for something. And then we also found out from our Uber because there were so many cool Ubers. Like all of the Ubers were fun.
Yeah,
Um,
all of our Uber drivers are really cool.
that's for another story, but um yeah, they were cool. And then anyway, one of the the Uber drivers told us that there was a at the convention, right?
Hmm.
Center? Is that what it was called?
He said the mall.
The mall. There was a Janet Jackson was there on Sunday and Monday.
Hmm.
And he was like, you got to get tickets, or Saturday, Sunday, sorry. She was there Saturday, Sunday. He was like, you got to check it out. So it was a busy weekend there. So we were there. And yeah, so we were at that restaurant. We wanted to go see the volleyball, but we were kind of just getting loaded at that restaurant, and it was cool. And the thing is about Hawaii is like you need really one or two drinks because that's how strong they are. No, you think more? Hmm,
Yeah, more.
maybe, maybe. I guess
Maybe like
one at every place you go. You can go at 4 or 5 and be loaded all day, right?
you need at least
Like 5 drinks.
6 or 7 drinks to get
Okay,
loaded.
that's fair enough.
I mean, but for me, you know,
But for you, exactly.
yeah,
Like I'm like, yeah,
for me, you gotta do it. Um, so
my hair is bothering me.
recently, I don't know why every time I travel somewhere, my TikTok algorithm completely changes. I remember when I went to Florida a
Uh-huh.
couple years back,
Mhm.
like I kept getting like weird TikToks about like paying tolls
Mhm.
and about alligators and just stuff like that. And I was like, what is going
I
on?
mean, at the same time, it's kind of helpful because we always want to figure out like what to do out there.
Yeah.
We're always referring to like TikTok. And that's why it
Yeah.
was funny with our Uber driver because he was telling us about places to go. And I was like, this is neat because we don't got to do the research. This guy's literally telling us everything and how, like, I don't even know. We got so much into a conversation that he started talking about, like, clubs to go to.
So actually, that's not even how the conversation started. This is our second time in Hawaii. Our
Yeah.
first time,
Oh, yeah, yeah,
right?
yeah, yeah.
We ended up we ended up like the second to last night. We ended up at a strip club,
Yeah.
and honestly, it was not. It was my
Yeah.
first time at a strip club, and I didn't like it. And as
It
soon as
was the ghetto, guys.
it was,
It was like a very little type of strip club. Like,
yeah,
it was packed up in
and
there.
we ended up in there, and the first thing is like there was an older lady by the door, top topless,
I don't remember.
and she was at least like 50, at least
Oh, and she was the
50.
one that was like pulling people in.
Yeah,
Oh, okay, yeah, I
and
remember her.
she had the biggest boobs, like bigger than
Oh
yours.
my god, stop.
And then I get close to the door, and she like grabs me and she
No,
pulls
she
me,
didn't.
and then pretend like to pull away, but hard. And then I had to do
You're
that.
lying.
I had to do that.
Hell no. Where was I?
You were
Cuz I was right there.
literally next to me, because this is happening on this side of me, and you're like right
And
here.
what was I doing?
You're looking at the girl dancing.
Of course I was.
And then
Of course I
seconds later, we get a little bit deep, and it was tiny. It was probably the size of our apartment right now.
was.
And
Literally.
and then we get approached
Sapphire.
by Sapphire, and that was even a bigger turn off because it was a bald white girl.
Girl. Well, I mean, yeah, I was like, no.
She
I
was
don't
all
want.
like, do you guys want a couples dance?
Yeah.
And I was all like, what you can do is dance away,
I'm
dance
dead.
away, and then go ask somebody else because we don't want to dance from you.
I was just like, wow, this is an experience because I can't believe she really like approached us. I felt like at first I didn't know if I felt like hustled a little, but I didn't because we didn't give her nothing. But then I was like, but these other bitches are cute, so let's just go over there.
Yeah,
I was like, whatever, because yeah, she kind of felt like a little like when you were in the street and somebody's trying to sell you something, kind of felt like that, like very like girl, no, and you're little. Like, I mean, I'm little, but it was just like
yeah. She
boy.
looked like she smokes. She looked like maybe she probably does meth a little bit,
Oh my gosh,
and
no.
she was bald. It was just not good. And then there's this
No.
black girl, right? She started dancing,
Yeah,
and then
she started first. Yeah,
that's
yeah,
when you got excited. That's
What
when
do you
Joss got
mean? That is
excited,
not when
and
I got excited.
you started throwing money at her.
I did. I was just like, I mean, I didn't know how much because I didn't want to waste all of our money. Like, I
Yeah,
was just like, I want to be here longer, but
yeah,
I don't want to spend too fucking much. At the same time, I was being a little coda. Like, I really was.
yeah,
I'm like, what a lame bitch, huh? I am. But that was our first time. That was our first experience.
yeah. We were there for like 2.5
Yeah.
seconds. Then we were out of there.
So that was funny. So we told like
We told them about that story.
wait, we forgot to say how there was literally a nude place, like coochie out and everything,
Yeah,
like the whole nine, girl. And the funny thing is that we got referred there by one of my sister's clients that she ran into out there, which I was like, duh, how funny, like. Everybody's coming out here, you know? So anyway, she told us, you gotta go to this club, you gotta go to this club. Turns out the whole fucking strip club, girl. Like, what are the odds? And it was an experience for both of us. And so we were telling the guy, the Uber driver, because he had asked us if it was like our first time there, and then he told us his funny stories.
yeah.
It was
But
cool.
because I told them about how we had gone to the strip club, and he said, "Oh, there's a couple out here." He
Mm-hmm.
said, I've been there," and then he said, "Y'all should go to the Scarlet." And it was okay. This is the funny thing about,
Mm-hmm.
and no hate to any of our Uber drivers, because all of our Uber drivers
We're
were really
top
cool,
tier.
right?
Even the one from that one
I
night.
tipped all of them. And then when we got back to LA, it went to trash.
Oh my god, it really did.
I work at the airport.
No,
It
for
should
real.
never take almost an hour to get from the airport to our apartment. It
Wild.
takes me,
30
at the
minutes.
time that we came in, 17 minutes to get to the
Like,
apartment.
yeah.
And I was just so upset. My head was hurting, and I wanted to go to sleep, that I didn't say anything. I said, I'm going to let this guy do whatever he thinks he's doing right, because he's doing everything wrong, and I'm getting upset.
I think that you should have said something because I had no idea where we were at from the first turn. I even looked and I was
I
like,
just was like, why aren't you going to the freeway? Like,
yeah, he
your first
literally
turn should have been into the freeway, and I'm pretty sure your family got
was on the
home
freeway
before
before.
us.
Yeah, before us. I mean, hey, you were the one that wanted to Uber.
And that happened to us today.
But it was
We weren't
crazy.
gonna be comfortable with your family in the
But
car.
it was crazy because we really did have great ass Ubers, and then this guy just fumbled like horrible. I was like, it's not that bad in LA.
Yeah, it's
Horrible.
bad in LA. But going back to that guy,
Mm-hmm.
he lives in Hawaii,
Right.
but he has the biggest country accent you can find anywhere, right? And
Crunchy.
he just talked to us like this the whole time, and uh, he said y'all, he said y'all need to go to the Scarlet. It's boys and girls, and he said it like that. And and Joss is just amazing when it's talking to people because she's such a cheerleader to people. She was like, "Oh my god, yeah, we've been looking for somewhere and we just don't know."
I just don't judge people.
Yeah. And then we get to our destination and Jocelyn searched it up and she said, "Babe, it's a gay strip
It's
club."
literally a gay club, guys. And I was like, whoa, 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 what kind of party was he talking about? Mind you, that was not the only story he was talking about. He started mind you guys, wait, backtrack, because let's talk about how the beginning of our conversation with this guy was like whole ass talking about like politics somehow, and then somehow we got into strip club and right, or it was something like that.
He started talking about the environment.
The environment
He
and how
said he
he was
was
a
an environmental scientist or something
yeah,
like
and I was like,
that.
okay, you think he was telling the truth?
I he looks the part.
No, I mean, have you ever like well, I don't know, sometimes I'll like kind of like exaggerate something to like a client
Yeah.
sometimes, but not like fully like but I wonder if he was really that was really cool. Anyway, so we started talking about that. Somehow we ended up talking about strip clubs and then he started talking about how there's fun places out there to go where it's like private parties. And he was talking about how they you know they get down. He was like, if you're looking for a crazy night, and he kept saying that, and I was just like, we just want a good time, like
I actually didn't pay attention to that because I was kind of just like zoned out.
yeah,
But
yeah.
I have videos because I recorded all of this. I have
Oh my
videos on
god,
my
I
phone which we will
forgot.
show you guys
Yeah.
because it was such a funny experience. Because we're in Hawaii and we're kind of expecting more of an Uber driver to be like, "Aloha, brother," instead of like, "How y'all doing?"
It was
type of thing.
country. He
Yeah, it
said he
was.
had been out there for 3 years, and I was like, dang, like
Yeah. He said y'all
what?
he said y'all got to come and live in the island.
That was
Yeah.
funny. He was telling us some crazy stuff. He was amazing though. He was cool.
Yeah, and then
Cool.
the guy who took us to the airport coming back, he was really cool too, and then we got a sunset and such good
He
people
was
in
playing your
Hawaii.
favorite gospel song. One of them. It was a special moment, guys. At the end, so to go from that to then having this girl. And it was so cold once we touched down in LA, y'all. Like I was just
So bad.
I needed a
Yeah.
day from the vacation.
So
Oh
bad.
my gosh.
Yeah.
But all in all, it was fun.
When we were in Hawaii though, something kept popping up for me on TikTok, and it's something called the stereogram. And
Oh my god.
I don't know how many people can see what's going on here, but I kept trying to teach Joss how to look at it and see the image. So we're just for reference, we're gonna look at.
I
I sent
can't.
you some,
Oh my
right?
gosh.
And we're gonna take a look at them, and
No. No, I
I
hate
want to
this.
see if you can see it. And
I hate this, guys. Like I was telling him that I
they're
think.
just
Do you know what? You think? Okay, you're gonna put.
yeah. I'm gonna
Okay.
pull it up, right? And so this is a one, right? And it's like you gotta like put it in your face, see everything
I
blurry,
hate this. I
and then
hate
pull
this.
it back, and then you'll like see a 3D something.
I hate
Which
this.
right here, I'm seeing a cat sleeping. What do you
A
see?
cat
Yeah,
sleeping.
I see a cat sleeping.
Yeah, I see the cat sleeping.
Not on the top. It's like a 3D image of the cat.
You see, there goes my eye, guys. I don't know. I can't. I
So
hate this.
actually, let's do them together. Let's see how fast I see it and how fast you never see it. Let's look at that. Okay,
No,
I see the
this is
cat,
not
right?
fair. I hate this, guys. I keep telling him that this shit is gonna make us freaking cross-eyed. I
I
already got a
see
problem with this.
I see a donkey kicking his feet back.
A donkey. I
Yeah.
can't see that.
Okay.
I got that protective screensaver.
Yeah.
Let me see. Let me
Do you
see.
see that?
A donkey. I see
Mhm.
the legs of the donkey.
No, but you'll see the whole figure like 3D.
Yeah, 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 I see the donkey. Oh, I see the donkey. This is the head right here
Yeah, but
and the
do you
legs.
see it 3D though? That's the whole
Yes.
point. You got to see it 3D.
Okay, wait. Let me try.
Yeah. Can you see it? I got to cross my eyes a little bit and then like kind of pull it away and then the image just starts popping up in my face and I'm like, "Whoa." It almost feels like you have 3D glasses on,
Yeah, I
right?
see it. I see
Oh,
it.
you see it
Yeah,
now?
I see it.
Is this the first time you see one?
This is a I think that was the easiest one, guys. This is amazing because I swear we were in that hotel room for like a good hour once we got back from whatever we were doing, and he was just really trying to force me to learn how to do this, y'all. It was so annoying.
And it's like you can move it like this, right? And it kind of moves 3D.
Yeah.
Okay, I want to see if you can see this
But
one.
you're about to go cross-eyed with that boy. That stuff be stressing me out.
You see this one? Can you see that
No.
one?
Let me see.
Try to see and tell me what you see there.
And the funny thing is, guys, I hate this, but I really am trying here. Like,
And
it just sucks that I can't.
they have
What
subtle
what the
hints.
fuck am I seeing here?
You'll see it. The interesting thing about these things is once you see it, and then you can't stop seeing it until like you shake your phone and then you don't see it anymore. And then you got to
I'm
redo the
focused.
thing with your eyes and then focus your eyes and then pull the phone away. And then out of nowhere, there's an outline and you see it all of a sudden, you know?
Oh, it's a gorilla.
It's a gorilla. Whoa, did you see
Whoa!
that?
My eyes are trained.
Wait,
Wait, Jeff, I know you. I know you proud of me. Are you proud of
I'm
me?
so proud.
Yo, when I tell y'all, he was really on my head about this. He's like, "Let me see the phone." He's like, "Okay, you got to
Yeah.
do it like this, and you got to do it like that." And I'm like, "Jeff, I can't
She
see
did
it.
it though.
I could not see it for so long, though. I can see. I can
You
fucking
can
see this.
see it now?
I can fucking see
It's a
this. Is my
gorilla with bananas.
what's going on here? See,
But it's
I
3D,
be,
right? It's
but
cool, right? 3D?
yeah, I can't unsee it now.
Yeah.
What the fuck? Am
Yeah.
I trained?
And then like you keep seeing more and more and more and more.
Okay, do you see
Yeah.
wait, but do you see it not easily?
I've kind of trained myself to see it easily
No,
now.
is this real? Is this supposed to be like a easy one? Did you
No,
purpose
they're not easy.
did you
This
purposely
is
look up an easy
some of
one?
these took me a
Cuz
while,
I don't even believe
right?
myself right now.
No, they're not easy ones. None of these are
Swear. Okay,
easy.
so you see what this is?
Yeah, let me see.
What is
Let
it?
me look at this.
But I can see it without having to do that whole thing that you're doing. The focus.
What do you see?
Like some what is it, like a rhino?
No.
What is it? Let me see.
No, you're not
Let
seeing
me
it.
see. Let me see.
Wait. Oh, let me see.
Let me see. I want to see. Dude, I feel like this stuff be stressing me
Oh, I
out.
see it now.
I'll be screaming.
Um,
I'm
it's
gonna.
beautiful. Once you see it, you see it.
He
You
said
know?
it's beautiful.
Yeah, it's because
I'm not gonna play with
I
you.
wanna make sure she's not cheating, you know, because
I'm
what if
not.
I say what it is and she's like, "Oh my god, yeah, it's
I
a."
okay. Look, let me tell you.
What do
Oh,
you
it's
see?
like an elephant.
You see an elephant?
It's an
Do you
elephant.
see it 3D though?
Yes, I see it. I think I can see the elephant. Do you
Okay.
look
I mean, she got it down.
look, guys, look right here. This is the trunk right here.
No,
The
that's not how
trunk.
you see it. You all the images will be in the middle, right? The images will be in the middle and you see the figure in the middle.
You
So
see,
I don't think
he's
she
getting
got it.
frustrated.
I don't think she got it.
I
But
I had guessed
you
not.
guys should look at
Whatever.
these and then I
Let
mean
us
we're gonna put
know.
some up and you guys can tell us if you see it with us as we're going, right?
This shit is horrible. And if you see it, I
If
don't
you see
know.
it, you're special. If you see it, let me tell you something. If you see these figures,
No,
you're a special little boy or little girl.
little
You're
girl.
such a special little kid if you see these. My little princess can't see the figures. It's okay.
whatever.
It's a little
It's
bit
fine.
stressful on
I
your
think I
eyes.
think that it is a little stressful, and I think that TikTok is trying to mess y'all up, trying to make
I don't
all
think
y'all
that
cross-eyed
I don't think that's what it is.
or
But you know
something.
what it is? It's funny because once you finish
Or not
looking at them,
TikTok,
you do feel like this,
but
you
people,
know?
it's probably not TikTok, but it's the people that are posting it
I
that are
mean,
trying to mess with
it's
y'all.
so cool though, you
It's trying to
know?
mess with you,
It's so
like.
cool. And then this is another video I saw, right? That I
Mhm.
wanted to show you.
Mhm.
Um and this is a lady, right? And she has virtual reality goggles on, like your Oculus, and
Like
she's
the Apple ones.
very similar,
Okay.
right? But it's not see through.
Oh, okay, gotcha,
They're
gotcha.
just blocked, and then you see
Oh yeah, yeah,
like
yeah.
you're in the
Oh,
reality.
okay, the VR.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, gotcha. Sorry, I missed that
And
part.
she's wearing it,
Uh huh.
right? And what she's doing is she's seeing her dead daughter,
What?
right? She's seeing her dead daughter come back to life,
Oh my
and her
gosh.
daughter's talking to her. And I just look at this, you know? It's kind of it's kind of crazy.
Turn it to me.
Um oh, what's going on? Can you see?
Yeah.
And I just thought it was such a sad video because I thought to myself, who would I want to see again, in virtual reality? Look at that. So sad.
Oh, she wants to just touch her. Imagine
Yeah.
that make me. That's I don't
I,
know.
like I watched this video,
It's a
guys.
it's a little it's I
It's a
don't know.
it's
Dare
a
I
little
say sick? Like it's just
it's not sick. I feel like for this mom, I don't know how her daughter died, but if she wasn't able to say goodbye, I feel like this can give you that closure, you know?
you think
Oh,
so?
I believe
I feel
it.
like it's almost torture. Like
No, it's sad, but look at her,
pobrecita. Like I hope this doesn't
she's
make her.
getting it out, you
But it
know?
yeah, but it's just it's so sad.
Yeah. It is
Like if
sad. My
Roxy
eyes
passed
are
away,
like,
I would want to see her in the VR
but this
headset.
is a human. I mean, let's be for real.
But I
You
care
know?
about that. But you're
No, I
just
know. I get what you're saying, but like, look at that. She's even talking. She's
pobrecita. I
talking
hope it
back
gave
to
her
her.
closure and it wasn't like torture for her to feel
Yeah.
like see that and then just take it away. Cause you know what's funny? I
Look, she
was
says, I miss you a lot, mom.
oh
And she
my
just keeps trying to
gosh.
touch her face. Look at that. It's so sad.
No, yeah.
But it feels so real,
I feel
right?
like also at the same time it's something that could be special.
But
Like
look at that. There's nothing there.
I know. I
And
was
she's
watching
just,
Jenny Rivera's show
yeah,
of her kids, and you know how she passed away with it, or like in 2012.
yeah.
Um, so like a couple years after that, on Dia de los Muertos, the tío had did like a little hologram of her, which is kind of similar to this concept, but
And
this is more realistic because you're
this is
like
different, right?
you're more
This is not a
like
hologram.
no, it's not a
Yeah.
hologram, but
And very
it
similar to what Kanye or Yee, whatever his name is now,
Kanye.
did for Kim Kardashian, where they had the dad and he was talking to them and simulating that he was very proud of them.
Are you okay? What's going on?
I don't know what that was.
Yeah, no, but like I was saying, it's kind of like the when I watched that, I was like, oh my god, like they were so grateful to have at least seen their mom perform one last time, and like just
Oh yeah,
seeing a
I actually
VR,
know what you're talking
yeah,
about
and then
now.
see a like, but a VR headset thing is like way more realistic. It's really crazy,
Yeah,
like
she was
that
there.
technology. It's a little twisted, but it is at the same time like if you want to look at it a type of way, it could be really like you said, closure for somebody, and like that's so emotional though
Yeah.
to go through. But why have VR headsets?
But it's just an experience,
I
to like
guess right, like it was
see
an
somebody.
invention
I
for.
mean, I would want to do it. I actually never got to meet my mom's parents.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
None of them. Her mom, my
Oh,
mom's mom died when she was 17,
oh.
and then my grandpa died when I was 4.
Mhm.
And I never got to meet either or. So if they like built a VR of them, that would be so cool for me to like see them somehow, actually. And
Yeah,
just
I get
feel
that.
something.
Yeah. But
Uh,
it's not them. So it's like
no,
who makes the context, you
it's
know what I
not
mean?
right. But
For
it's
something like that at least. It's different if it's like a game cuz I remember being in like 10th grade or something and I was in ROTC and they let us do like something with the VR headset and we were like sampling them, but we were like playing a game, you
yeah.
know?
But I think that with the VR, uh you kind of get the contents from everybody's memories of that person, right? You would ask people, well, how did he speak? How did he sound? How reference from pictures?
Mm,
What's something maybe he would have said? A
gotcha.
catchphrase,
Mhm.
just things like that,
Yeah,
and then make it
literally a
very
whole experience.
realistic. Yeah, a whole experience, and
Yeah.
it's the future.
It
It's
is. I
what it
mean, it's gonna
is.
be the new fun thing to do, I feel like.
Yeah, I
You
don't
know?
think fun in this instance,
Not in this instance, but
but
that's what I see it being
there's a
because
lot of.
it's gonna become so universal.
Oh
Like,
yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like
yeah,
that kind of vibe because technology is improving so much like that. It's
yeah,
kind of honestly, like I said, it's creepy sometimes, but that's just my opinion.
yeah,
And sometimes I'm just like, okay, no, this is cool. We can kind of like, this is cool.
yeah.
I don't know. I'm like,
So for those of you guys that didn't follow us on social media, you can go follow me at Jeffreyovent, and that's on all platforms. I'm Jeffreyovent on X. Um, what is it? X, Instagram, and
you
TikTok.
use X?
I never use
I don't
X.
use X ever since Elon Musk bought it
Yeah,
out and all that
it
stuff.
just doesn't
I don't
even
trust it.
sound.
I seen something about that how like he supposedly he uses or they like the company uses like old accounts that have been deleted and
Yeah,
like
I'm not gonna get into that. That's maybe for another conversation. But where can we find you at?
Oh, we can find me at jvcxx underscore on all platforms on TikTok, Instagram, and that's it for now. I think I'm
Yeah.
gonna make a Snapchat soon because I'm trying to get into that.
Hey, why
So
not?
follow on Snapchat. Once this is posted up, I'll have a Snapchat for jvcxx underscore. Like I said, that's on all platforms. And then follow my lash page
Yeah,
if you're in LA.
go follow us on YouTube at the Jeff
Yes.
and Joss podcast. We also have some videos of Hawaii from the zoo, from our funny Uber driver.
Maybe
W-
we'll do a what did we get in Hawaii?
yeah, we'll do what we got in Hawaii because we got a lot of cool stuff. You can see the volcano.
Yes.
We got the tiki over here.
And I got
We got
this.
the little you know,
It's a turtle, guys.
the,
I forgot to say
the
we
little
we swam
musical
with
drum.
turtles. We swam with turtles,
So
y'all. So this is special. I got a little mug and I got it for free,
yeah, let me get
but not
into that.
really.
We did swim with turtles. I couldn't film it myself because my phone is messed up.
Yeah.
So if I took that phone in the water, it would have blew up in the water. You know,
Yeah.
Joss, why she didn't take hers in? I don't know
Mine
what to
don't
tell
really work
you.
neither. Look, I
Yours is
got.
in perfect condition. There's nothing cracked, nothing open. Mine's just ready to fall
I'm
apart.
a klutz like that, y'all.
But
My phone will be at the bottom of the sea.
I think
Mm-mm.
though that somebody did take a couple seconds of us swimming with the turtles. Such a big exercise for me at least because it was a lot of hard swimming and a lot of deep swimming. But we'll see if we can get that video for you guys too. And then we are gonna be posting every Wednesday. I don't know if this Wednesday we'll post anything because this is Tuesday already and we gotta upload tomorrow. We'll do our best. But every Wednesday you gotta tune in.
I'm just here.
And she's just
I'm
here
the
for the show.
co-host.
Yeah. Doesn't do anything else. Just rides it.
That's what she said.
That's what she said. All right, guys. Thank you for tuning in. Like I said, follow us on Instagram, TikTok, and X. And we'll see you guys next time.